Alright, we are back. We're back for another game for VKET. The convention thing. Last time when I was streaming, like a couple hours ago, we went to a specific area, some of these colors, and there are citrus. That's the first one we went to earlier. The citrus, and hold on, I gotta do this real quick. Okay, so first we went to the citrus one, which is the Gakuro Gaming. That's the one we went earlier. Was expecting to be a different thing, but I guess I was not expecting what I was expecting. And then we went to the Bandai Namco, which is the magenta color. Down there. Which is the VRPG. We went to action earlier, so that's why we see a lot of action genre, that's what I call it, yeah. And then we went to magenta, that's the VR version, the VR genre. Then we went to crimson, I believe. That's the rhythm game, the red color. And I think we went to the green one as well, which is the mint green, the simulation. We went to simulation strategy. I don't recall if we actually went to action racing. We haven't been there yet, so we might need to go there later in a bit. We haven't been to shooting part yet. Okay, so the colors that we haven't been yet is the shooting game, the green one, the action racing, and then we haven't been to aquamarine up there with the HP, cobalt, the event. I think we've been there before. I forgot. I think it's not. Now we need to go to purple color. We haven't been there yet. That's the action. I think I already been. Can't remember. I might need to reach. I mean, we can go there again if we want to. We haven't been to Snow White, no. That's the and last but not least, the RPG Graphite. Let's try to go to the shooting one. Let's just go to like anti-clockwise, I guess. The clockwise, I should say. So first we go from the bottom left all the way to the right side. So let's go to the orange color first, the shooting part, and then we go to the green.
Hello.
Alright. I don't know why it happened, but oh, I forgot. I have this running in the background. Yeah, much better now. I was like, why am I lagging? Guess I have like streaming running in the background. Hey, if you wanna join, you can join. That one time I've been hey, thank you for the follow, Matori. Thank you. One of my favorite was the shooting one for the indie game. Back in those days, I remember I used to play the PlayStation 1 game. It was from Bandai Namco. It's always about the Bandai Namco and everything. It's just that company makes so many childhood games. I play a lot of the game that was actually made by Bandai Namco. That's why I love it so much, because you know the company is just so good. Like, I mean, Sega is pretty good too, but I grew up as Bandai Namco company.
HII.
Hello. I mean, if you want to join, you can join. One moment. Hello? Huh? You better.
I see it's 5 a.m. in my country. Why do you have to stream now? XD.
No. Rainbow. I was on the phone call. Sorry about that. If you want to join, you can join. I didn't go to the portal, the public portal, because there's too many people in there. I don't mind joining public world actually, but the problem is that every single person.
I see it's 5 a.m. in my country. Why do you have to stream now? XD.
Because it's 4:30 p.m. where I live. So it's like evening time for me. If it's evening time for me, it'd be like early morning for you guys. Sorry about that though. Obviously, it's the time zone's different. Oh, and hello, Matori. Sorry about that. I didn't read the chat. I had like a phone call earlier. That's why I didn't see the chat. Anyway, it's 4:30 at where I live. That's why I started right now. I didn't know most of the. Well, actually, I didn't know a lot of you were like early in the morning at this time around. But still, The time zone was messed up.
AAAAW crap, it's okay you underscore you. It's God's fault.
No, it's called Earth is not a flat. Hello? It's a little gander. The world of merry go. Try to like. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear the raining in the background because it's like raining right now.
Yes, it is. The Earth is flat and we are just a floating coin in space.
That's why gravity exists. Hello. I tried to like see if I could recognize any one of them. I did not recognize any of them. Oh. Well, at least this one is not as lag as the previous map. The previous map I went to, like few of them.
I want to be there. I love rain.
Few of the areas are like really lagging like crazy. Some of the colors, like the what do you call that? I forgot what's the. It's like one of the places that has. Oh, one moment. I have my phone call again. Hello? Okay. Well, off to a great start. Keep getting calls. Anyway. I thought I had a... But there's something right there. Earlier. Oh, there it is.
Yay, phone calls.
Phone calls. It's like a lot of phone calls. Was it supposed to be like a controller? That's actually really... I do have a controller that's like a gun controller. It was made by Bandai Namco game. It actually has a pistol version. It's like you just point at the screen and just keep shooting. Then it's like an arcade version, you know. Arcade is like my favorite. Used to be my favorite arcade. I mean, in general, shooting
I love
was
phone calls, especially when you are taking a shower.
like, in general, like arcade shooting is like one of my favorite ones, cause I like back in those days, like the arcade is a thing.
And I wanted one for the PlayStation 3, but I was poor.
Like back in those days, arcade used to be a huge thing, so I went to like an arcade like arcade game thing, there's like a shooting. Oh my god, Jurassic Park is my favorite one. I was hoping there's like a Jurassic Park one of them, but I guess there's not. So I always play the shooting games about the Jurassic arcade one. Oh, that one's so good. But that one's, I think it was made by Sega, if I'm not mistaken. Sega. So they're made by a lot of companies. That's why this is a really big gaming convention. It was made by a big company like Sega or Bandai Namco. Trying to find one of my favorite names I can find.
Yeez, IOE, you played that one too, shocked face. I played the Terminator ONR. Terminator 1.
The Terminator. Well, I've seen the Terminator before. What about Time Crisis? That one's my favorite though. Time Crisis.
Hey yo heart.
Hello.
Oof. They have big freaking arcade big weapons. They were rifles actually XD.
I like holding the pistol one when it comes to a arcade. You know, there's like shotgun version.
IDIDNT me to do the heart thing.
The Time Crisis has the game called Time Crisis. There's actually a shotgun version. It's hard to hold while shooting. There's also one called House of the Dead. Dude, there's so many arcade game I played back in those days. So just coming back here brings me back all those arcade memory. It's insane. I wish I could play that again on my PC, especially the Time Crisis one, because that one's my favorite. Either Time Crisis or the Jurassic Park, or the other one, what's it called? The House of the Dead. So maybe there is a way I can
I'm on
play
Discord
it
RN with my friend.
Okay.
Yup, the assault rifle had a magazine button to reload. It was hard to reload since the rifle was really heavy.
Well, not really heavy, that's not the problem. The problem is that when you were in the shooting, right? Like, let's say you're shooting at the enemy and you try to reload as fast as you can, and the rifle, like pistol, at least you like either you point down or you point up. Ouch. I hit the headset. So if you like point up or point down, or even just like cheat yourself, you cheat by reloading, you just cover this to cover the the pistol, the whole thing. So just like cover it and then you start shooting, cover it. It's easier to reload. But when it comes to assault rifle, it's hard because you're like shooting and you had to pull, like shotgun, you had to pull backward, like, well, you know how the shotgun works. So you shoot and then just pull for the reloading, shoot and then pull, shoot and then pull. So it's just like you have to do two things at once. Like it's hard, but it's better if you play with the pistols one. That one is a lot easier. Assault rifle is okay, but you had to like that one time when I play one of the game that's like shooting games that using assault rifle, you had to do like there's like a pull trigger button. So when you finish shooting, you have to pull it. It's just
AAAG, yeah XD.
Sometimes
I may come on. Very hard.
Sometimes the controller broken because people are being asshole. They broke the controller, so I had to like whenever I pulled the assault rifle, it doesn't work, so I had to pull again, or maybe like pull again. It's like broken. So whenever you like you really need to shoot and then you need to reload, so you like panic and you don't even know how to reload, so you like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do? So that's why I was like, maybe it would be better if it's just a pistol one, because otherwise shotguns and everything, it just makes it more intense. But still, like, it's a good experience. It's kind of like a VR thing, where you can just you can feel like legit when you're playing as a specific handheld guns, like
Pausing time.
shotguns and stuff like that. Also, another one of my favorite was the space, like a rocket ship kind of thing, and then you see like there's so many enemies just coming from above, and you're like on the below, you're like shooting. What is it called again? Space rocket. It's something to do with space, or not just space. It's just basically like a jet, jet planes, and then you start shooting all these crazy shit, and then there's like all the when the enemies like start shooting, you have to like dodge the bullet. That one is is crazy.
Space Invaders.
Kind of like Space Invaders, but it's more intense, where the enemy starts shooting like a bunch of patterns that you to like dodge with all these bullets. Yeah, that one's my favorite. What's it called? I forgot. Space Odyssey, Space. Yeah, that game, I played that too. It was on arcade. Dude, all the arcade is my favorite game. Shooting is like the best arcade game ever. Racing is not that okay, but it's still good. It's still like, still pretty interesting. It's just that I really prefer the shooting one because it's more challenging. It's based on your skill of aiming. If not,
nice job, bro.
Yeah, like racing is okay, but
yes, I don't remember too. I think that's for more hardcore retro players.
The retro players. Yeah, all the old games I call retro. Hello.
They are 6 people.
PM Studio, is this PM Studio? Oh, you guys can't see it.
Now there's 4 people.
It's kind of like you're playing VR. That's what it looks like. So like I said again, I've never heard any single one of them. I was hoping I could find one of my favorite one to be on the list. Like, maybe like a sequel or something. Because the game that I played before was like Time Crisis. Maybe there's like, the newer version of it. I'm like so excited if I hear that. But
it's a shame that I don't have VR to play that world, sad face.
That's actually a different game. You can actually try that. Like if you go to a website, there's a booth. Like each of these booths have buttons right here, open web. So when you click on it, it will take you to the website of this game. So when you go there, you actually have like, you can either purchase the full games or you can just free, like free trial. So none of them. I was expecting like one of my favorite to be in this part. Like virtual on Mars. Oh my god, I was like, dude.
Yeah, poor me, you cause him literally one.
There's so many. of my favorites, but it's not even on the list. They're all like they're all brand new though, don't get me wrong. These are all indies. There are not like a series, or they're not like a big company game. So these are all like series, I mean indie games. So you know, when it comes to indie games, it's like a really small game. That's why you can't. Yeah, I never heard of some of them.
Wow, you have community tab because you have lots of subscribers.
Yes, I do have community tab. You need to have like, I think 1,000, I believe, subscribers in order to get the community tab. I don't really use the community tab much when it comes to like, you know, post pictures, but I guess I'll just post anyway because what can I do with it? Usually use the community tab just to keep an update of your channel. Like, let's say maybe like make a poll or something like, hey, what do you want me to do on my next video, this or that. That's what the community poll is for. Community tab is for, where you can just whatever. So those are the community tab. Anyway, so that is the shooting range.
I found this world, but it's only for PC users and I love it. BC, it has cameras good for YouTubers. It's called VRChat TV Studio 1080p, or just take of the numbers.
This is not PC only. This is Quest and PC only. Look at it. It's called PC and Quest. Hold on. It's called PC and Quest.
Very, that's not PC.
It's actually a PC and Quest. So that means both platforms can actually join at the same time. The only one that's PC only, okay, I'll show you. There's one map that it's a game VKET, but there's one
I'm
map.
meaning another world.
Yeah, that's one right here. It's called a mission. Yeah, this is the one that was on PC only. This is the only one that's on PC only. I don't know what it has in there, but
I was talking about a world I'm in.
The game VRChat, that's the one that's on PC only. But the rest of them are just the PC and Quest. Everyone can join. I mean, obviously they're gonna make a PC and Quest because it's an event where you need, you know, everyone can join. If it's just a PC only, they'll be like, that's racist, you know? Like, wow, you're really gonna leave Oculus behind? Oculus user, only PC user.
I'm talking about a world called VRChat Studio TV. Cute 3.
Is there some map?
We have 4 watches and 1 like.
Hold on, is there some map? I forgot where we are. I mean, we are in shooting area, but what's the next part? There's this map. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to that main entrance just to look for the map. Guess there is no map then. I guess there is nothing. Couldn't find it. There's no map to it.
2 likes now. I was not talking about the world ice is in the one I'm in.
I had to like go back to the main entrance just to look at the map. Unless I took a picture of it and then later I can just refer to it. Yeah, I'll just go back to the main entrance then just to see what colors that we should be going with that. Actually, no, never mind. I'm stupid. Oops. My bad. Okay, so we're at the what are we at? Oh yeah, we're at a marigold. That's the shooting one. We haven't. It doesn't mention what the genre is. They only mention the color, but not even mention what it is in there.
AAAWOK by Arcade World.
Oh, there it is right there. I didn't see it. So we already been to this one right here. Actually, no. That one. Let me just close this real quick. So this is where we are right now, Marigold. That's the one we are.
I hope to see you again in my dreams, Arcade World, sad face.
Okay. Ooh. Purple.
Hey, way is Pink Barker blocked me in Discord. I swear.
Have we been here yet? I don't remember. I had to leave in like a few hours. Like maybe in 1 hour from now. 1.5 hours. I'm too tired. Because earlier I was like really hype about all this thing, and then just like I save all my